I know it's been a little while since I've done one of the mission videos. Um, I've just been finding so much crazy stuff recently. Silver Ridge came out, just all kinds of trophies, just everything under the moon, and haven't really had a lot of time to do another one of these. But right now, I thought, yeah, you know what? Today might not be a half bad time to do another one of these videos because it really seemed like some people like these, and I thought it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to continue doing this. So we are back here on Yukon, and what we need to do right now is collecting a hatchet from that outpost, and I'm probably gonna start. Actually, I'm probably just gonna go from right here. It's really the same distance to and from each place, and I also turned the dialogue off this time. I don't know. Just let me know what y'all think of that. If you liked it better on or off, um, whichever way y'all enjoyed it the most, I will try to continue doing it that way. Because I don't mind the dialogue as much. It's a little aggravating when you're trying to speak, but other than that, really, it's not too much of a pain, but some people just don't like it at all. So just let me know what you guys think of that. And yeah, so we're going to head this way. And guys, before we really get going, I'd like to say that that there are 10 missions in this series that I know of. That's what I found out anyways. So there's, I think, 10. And I did 3 the last time, so I'm going to try and do 4 today. It'll probably end up being a slightly longer video. Um, but, sorry, but, I'll try and not talk, but so much. So, just to try and keep things from getting too long and not enjoyable. So, we're almost here at the outpost. We'll grab the hatchet and see what this guy wants us to do next. Alrighty guys, we are here at the lodge, and not the lodge, I'm sorry, the outpost, and we have our little hatchet. So, but yeah, we'll see what he wants us to do next. Probably something to do with the hatchet. I hope it's not too far of a drive. We'll just have to see. Alrighty, so he wants us to go drop the animal poops and water from the last video over at an outpost, I think, up this way. So it's not too terribly far of a drive. So get heading on, and I'll see y'all when we get there. Alrighty, we have made it here, and actually, sadly, it's not a outpost like I was hoping it would be. But I think he wants us to drop the stuff there. So I think with that axe, we're gonna have to go up there near the bridge or somewhere over close to the bridge and chop down a tree or whatnot. I don't know. We'll just have to see here in just a minute. Alright guys, Jim had us run down the lake a little bit from where we were, and apparently there is a tree hanging over the railroad tracks. So yeah, that is just a bit of a problem. So what he wants us to do is, I think, chop down this tree so it doesn't like fall and block the railroad from the trains. It's a neat little cutscene. And what does he want us to do now? I think, nope, wrong thing. And yeah, photograph the bridge while standing in the marked location. So he wants us to just like run over here and see what and I think probably take a picture. But yeah, and I think he wants us to do it with the train passing over. So I'll just sit here and wait a minute and see if the train will come by. So all right, well I have sat here and waited for a minute, and the train has not come by at all. So I'm just gonna snap a quick picture of the bridge, but couldn't see the train. And oh wow, there's the train. I swear, that's not aggravating. Wow. Alright then. Alright, let's see what Jim is having us do next. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. Alright, I know where we're gonna have to head. We're gonna need to run way down there. So yeah, let's probably need to get a move on. Guys, we are here at this little like destroyed outpost, and for this part, I'm going to turn on the dialogue because there is a little bit of a story, and it's kind of really cool. It's about how like the forest burned down, and I'll just turn it on for now, and after that I'll turn it off. But I really like this part. I thought we'd like to have dialogue just for this because it's like a really important part of this. So,
this is the Badley
yeah.
Memorial Outpost, or at least it will be once you get it up and running. Ranger Crawford has left the supplies that we need for the finishing touches. He was going to set it up himself, but his wife went into labor just as he got here, so he had to rush back to town. The workstations look like they're ready to go. If this trial goes well, we might see more researchers setting up camp across the reserve. For now, though, let's get things powered up. The supplies will include fuel for the generator.
Alright, so I need to take that.
Just stick a little fuel in the generator and fire it up. And where's this? Good. I'll let our researchers know they're welcome to visit when they're ready. Of course, you can sleep here and restock your supplies, just like any other outpost.
Alrighty.
The
And
outpost is
yeah,
just the first
that's
part
one
of
more
our
mission done.
restoration efforts. The supplies should contain a couple of things that you're going to need for your next job. Planting new saplings. Take the bag of spruce saplings and the shovel, and let me mark a spot for you on your map.
Alright, so I think we're gonna have to go over there and plant some
It's a tough
saplings,
road
so
ahead
we'll head over there in
on
just a
the
minute.
reserve. The fire burnt away a huge chunk of the forest, but with any luck, a program of replanting will gradually bring life back. I hope to see it happen in my lifetime.
And guys, this is I think gonna be the last mission in this video. This is mission number 7. So I think there should only be
I was in
3
Yukon
more.
Forest
So
during the night of the fire. We predicted a few spots as potential fire sites, and we're doing our best to prepare. But there were too few of us and too much ground to cover. I sent most of the team away when the storm rolled over us. It was getting too dangerous.
yeah, this is the interesting part of the story here.
You're in the right spot. I haven't been out to that corner of the reserve for quite a while now.
Alright, looks like we need to plant some little trees over here. Go to this one. Here's a moosh. It's tree number 2. And then we will plant tree number 3.
3
There we go.
saplings should be enough for now. Can you see the shell of the old tree? It was the first casualty
I think it's
when
this
it was
one.
struck by lightning and went up in flames. We lost more than the trees that night. took less than 5 minutes for the blaze to take hold and travel towards us. Our rookie trooper, Omid Basri, was the only one not accounted for. Basri! Where are you? When I found his radio, a part of me knew straight away that we'd lost him. I wanted to go further in and look for him, but the fire was impenetrable. The wall of heat was advancing and I couldn't stay there. I just made it out before the fire consumed where I'd been standing seconds before. We went back as soon as the fires had died down and started looking. We found him, but it was as we'd feared.
Sad.
The outpost here is dedicated to him. We all take a special interest in overseeing the restoration of the area where we lost him. Naturally, it was a tough time for the whole team.
Sure.
But it brought us closer together. We supported each other and Basri's family. You do what you can, right? We devoted ourselves to our work, and we worked to ensure it never happens again.
And that is the part that I wanted the dialogue
Today's
for.
undertaking to replace lost trees is another step in revitalizing Yukon Forest. On my last flyby, I definitely saw some movement down there. Can you scout around for tracks in the burnt forest? I'm keen to see what animals are returning to the region.
Alright, so I guess that is what we need to do next. Yeah, so we need to go find some tracks. There's some right here. And then, there's this. That's one. And I'll go search around and try and find a couple more. But that was why I wanted the dialogue on for just that little part, because that's just I don't know, I feel that's a really important part of these missions. It has a lot to do with the story. So I thought that was important. That's why I had the dialogue on for that. So here are the tracks from my third animal. And looks like we might, I don't know, have tracks. I'm sorry, that was the tracks from our second animal. And looks like this should be the tracks from our three animals. So
there might not be a lot of cover or food yet, but at least some animals are starting to come back.
yeah, so I'm gonna turn the dialogue off.
Out in Yukon Forest, but I just received a message from a research team that could probably use a little assistance.
Alright. Well, that was fun. I think that should be all 4 missions now for just the 4 missions for this video. And yeah, I think that's it. So, double check, make sure I got that right. And yeah, that's it. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I think I'll leave a link to my Discord in the description down below. And yeah, I think that's it. So y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.